Hello and welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new and for those of you that are returning, welcome back. It's a pleasure to have you here today as always. Today I'm going to be doing a collective reading, and this is a spontaneous channeled message from the Fairies. I'm excited to channel this message as this is my first video channeling messages from the fairy realm. As you can see, I have pulled the cards that I am going to read and channel. So let's get into it. The first card I pulled, I'm just going to move the camera slightly, from the Fairy Tarot cards by Radley Valentine, is the Three of Autumn, which is the Three of Pentacles. The message on the card says, follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. While I was reading the message, I saw in front of my eyes like fairy dust, and it's like a blessing from the fairies that whatever you are creating or will create will be magical. And this is definitely a confirmation to say it's time to follow your passion when it comes to your career, and knowing that you will be compensated for your creative talents. So you will be prosperous and your creative talents will financially support you, and even more than just financially supporting you, you will just have a surplus when it comes to your finances and whatever you need to support your creative talents. It won't only just meet your sort of material needs, but it also help you to support your family, support loved ones, employ staff if you need to, etc. This is a wonderful message of encouragement from the fairies, and I don't know how to call this, like overwhelm of emotions, like that the fairies really believe in you. They really believe in your talents and your passions, and they want you to have that same belief and that same magic about your endeavors. If you started, great, continue. If you started and stopped, then it's time to pick it back up. And if you haven't started yet, it's time to start. Wherever you're at on your journey, this is a loving encouragement to pursue your passion, whether it be part-time or full-time, whatever you can commit to your passion. This is the time now. And moving on to the card on the right hand side, it says visionary. Light attributes: capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Shadow attribute: selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. Another message coming through from the Fae is that you are a visionary and you have a vision. Those in the collective, I feel you already know what you want to create, and this is just another confirmation that it's time to bring it to life, to take it out from being an idea, or if you're at the stage of it being a plan and it's time to go to that next step, whatever that next step is for you. And I've pulled some cards from The Secret of a Millionaire's Mind by T. Harv Ekar. And if I pronounced their name correctly, and it says, own your own business. Definitely just a reiteration of here, definitely of self-employment. It's time to move into that direction of self-employment. And then obviously with self-employment, there is a responsibility. What does this mean, being self-employed? What are the responsibilities of having your own business? Because you want it to be successful. Yes, there is this creative element, but there's also this discipline that you have to have, because the creative idea is going to need that discipline and structure to monetize your idea. And then we have develop the characteristics of success. What attitude do you need to have in order to be successful? Let's have a read. They have some information on the back. It says, own your own business, president. Start a business full or part-time. Work on commission. Get a percentage of revenue or company profits, or get stock options. The vast majority of millionaires became rich by being in their own business. The channel message I'm getting is that for those that want to be a millionaire, or not even a millionaire, but just comfortable, whatever tax bracket you want to be in, it is possible, has that potential. And then we have embrace responsibility. Most people run from responsibility. That's why they're broke. Rich people are willing to take on big responsibilities. That's why they are rich. For those of you, whether you're in education or whether you're in a job, the responsibilities of your job, and you fulfill those responsibilities, you should know that you can be a responsible person. And that's not only for an employer, for someone else's business. Imagine the motivation you can have for your own business if you believe in yourself. And then we have develop the characteristics of success. To get rich and stay rich, develop the following characteristics: a positive attitude, integrity, trustworthiness, courage, persistence, a hardworking mentality, high energy, and be an expert in at least one area. It's important to have the characteristics to get rich and to stay rich. And that is a positive attitude. That has been integral, trustworthy, courage, persistence, a hardworking mentality, high energy, and be an expert in your field. And I read that again because it's so true, because once you have the characteristics, then it will help you to embrace responsibility when it comes to your own business. If you're struggling with responsibility, consistency, develop the characteristics. And I feel like I want to move them around, because it's all about mindset. Because once you get into that mindset, everything else will fall into place. I have confidence in you and your creative endeavor. The Fae have confidence in you, and they are blessing your creative endeavor with fairy dust and magic. And your creative endeavor has the potential of making you a millionaire, if that's what you want, making you rich, making you abundant, being prosperous. I am going to wrap up this message here. And prior saying that, I saw 1333 on my timer. It's a confirmation that your creative endeavor is supported by the Ascended Masters and is supported spiritually. Thank you for those of you that watched this video until the end. It is greatly appreciated. Take care, and I'll see you in another one.